Beauty. Beauty.
Stop that.
Right, 2 for 2. Good lad. How good was that strike as well? How good is that? I've seen the first one. Will used to play football to quite a high level. Won't blow his own trumpet here, but okay. But no, I definitely think, because again, going back to the whole thing of practicing or training, when you're training, you're almost emulating a game environment, a competitive environment.
Pin.
It feels miles away, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So straight away, you're breaking what feels quite a complex task into something. I've only got to hit it through a gate in front of me. I can do that, and you proved you can do it.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Peace.
How many times do you find it hard to take your driving range swing to the golf course? When you're going to the driving range, are you practicing or are you training? Today we're going to talk about how we can train, and we're catching up with Break 100 series, the star of the show, Will.
What's happening, guys?
Here he is. So, a little bit of an update on how you're going right now, in terms of game.
Improved a hell of a lot. Swing's feeling a lot better. Played on Saturday, played 9 holes, shot 48.
Big move.
Big
54
move.
you said was your best up to them.
Yeah.
So 6 better.
9 holes. So yeah, that was good. So hopefully today's the day. But yeah.
Now we've done a lesson before, and one thing we've always said is that you've sort of found it hard sometimes to transition from range mode to course mode and take everything that we've spoke about on the range to the course.
Yeah.
So this is going to be a drill and a game to help you do that. And this is something that I've been guilty of, and I think a lot of guys who probably watch this if you're a coach, that we get people to practice, not train. So today's video is about training. Right, without further ado, let's get you training for a round. And if you haven't kept up to date, and you can check up with Will's story, this is the Break 100 series. So with that, and this video, we're going to have an update on the course too. Spoke about swing thoughts, feelings, and our tension on the body, and all that kind of aspect, okay? So what we're going to do here is, this is now a game. We're going to play, it's kind of the channel game, okay? We're aiming down towards a target, down here, one of the pylons. These alignment sticks are your channel towards that pylon. Now, when you're on the golf course, so if I ask you the question, when you're in the trees, and you're trying to punch it out the trees, you probably don't have as much attention on your swing as you would in the middle of the fairway, do you? No. Because all you're bothered about is getting it out the trees. And do you probably strike it better?
A lot better, yeah.
Okay, so this is the idea behind this drill, and this is the idea, okay? So 2 alignment sticks, this is your channel, these are your 2 trees. All I want your focus and your attention to be on now is the golf ball and getting it through here. Okay. So if you haven't kept up, Will, we're saying handicapped, what we're saying at the moment. I know you've not got an official one, but where are we?
28.
28, okay?
Yeah.
So this is something that if you're a good player, a beginner, intermediate, whatever level you're at, this is, I think, something that we don't do enough. Here, I think we're going to develop, well, I know we're going to develop some skills, because we're going to develop a skill to hit it through here, which is a much more applicable out there. Right. Exactly. Okay, cool. So without further ado, what I want to talk and add to this is a little bit of pre-shot routine. So before it, can we have our initial thoughts of, and our swing thought at the minute is turn and stay centered instead of moving off. Can we feel that we turn and stay centered? Okay, next practice swing is almost me performing the task. Straight in, hit the shot. Confident with it? Yeah. Okay, we've got 6 golf balls down here. How many of the 6 do you can get through here?
I'm going to say 3 to begin with.
Bloody hell, not very good, is it? Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah, so full routine. Go through that for me. So remember, the idea behind this is to forget your swing thoughts, attention on the ball, get it in one spot, okay? Don't let it wander. Having a clear intention. Okay, a little bit heavy, but went through, okay? So all I asked you to do here is get it through, didn't I? I didn't say it had to be a good strike or whatever. I'm asking you to get it through, okay? Because if we've got this idea of breaking 100, we know you're good enough to do it, but we don't have to be so perfect, okay? So we've spoke about this off camera before, and the analogy that we're going to use is, if you're hammering a nail in, what's your intention on?
Hammering the nail.
Well, the nail?
Hitting the nail.
Yeah, hitting the nail. So now in the golf swing do we think about, and I'm guilty of when I'm doing lessons and online lessons and YouTube videos, of saying, can you put your attention on this, when really...
Seeing that.
Exactly. Okay, one through, 1 for 1. Beauty. Beauty.
Stop that.
Right, 2 for 2. Good lad. How good was that strike as well? Okay, Will, so at the moment, how many thoughts have you got going through your head? I'll be honest, you might have, still might have a lot.
3 or 4.
3 or 4, okay.
Lining it up properly, getting my legs the right distance apart, because sometimes when I'm hitting the longer irons, I don't open it wide enough. Making sure that when I'm swinging back and I'm coming around smooth through the ball. So there's a lot going on in my head.
Okay, so is that when you're hitting the shot as well, or just before hitting the shot?
Just before.
Okay, when you're hitting the shot, what's going through your head now?
Please just hit the ball.
No, but okay, you've got your attention on one thing now.
Yep.
As opposed to, would you say, and I'm probably guilty of what we spoke about these things, not really explaining this, but would you say that before, when you're on the golf course, you were trying to make a perfect swing every time?
Perfect swing, but also when I'm thinking about, I'm hitting the ball, I'm also thinking about where it's going to go.
Okay.
Whereas that last one, I've just thought about hitting the ball.
Okay.
Striking the ball.
So hitting the ball and getting it through our alignment sticks. So our attention's in a totally different spot, right?
Yeah.
Ball number 3. So we're 2 for 2 so far, and we've hit an absolutely pure one. Okay, a little bit heavy, but went through, didn't it? So again, this is the thing when people might start going, well, okay, he's only hit one real good shot now, but we said the task at the start is to get it through. And how do you think on the golf course we could have an impact on maybe that strike better? Do you think maybe having a bit of a better pre-shot routine, trying to be a little bit more specific in, okay, that's the feeling, I've logged the feeling, and I've got my attention in one spot. Like, it's not easy, like, and if you think about it, we're not going to perform the same every time. Just wake up differently, we feel different, so being patient is key. Okay. Attention in one spot. Through, got a little bit heavy. Okay. So we've already got more through than you said you would.
Oh, I thought I would, yeah.
But okay, again, not the best strike, but if we're breaking 100, these are all going down toward the target. They're not off, are they?
No.
So interestingly, even though we haven't got the strike right now, because we had to focus on this,
They're all going straight.
so I know it's not the full picture, but in terms of our series and in terms of moving your goal forward, it's an improvement. Okay, you got better than that though. You got more shots like the second one. Shot. Better? Okay. Well, we got 5 through.
5 through. Wow.
But in all seriousness, if you want to watch the first video we did together on the range, with driver and with irons, I'll leave a link down below, because you'll see a massive improvement, not only swing wise, because I know that's an important aspect of it, but actually in terms of direction. And when we played in Mauritius, the biggest thing that cost you was direction. How many did we hit off to the right?
Loads.
You can all probably press it. Right, last one, come on, good strike. Where's your intention?
Striking the ball.
Okay, so the ball, yeah? Be clear on that, you're just on the ball. Pre-shot, you can have it on certain things, on the ball, one spot. How good is that? Woo.
At 6 shots, I would say probably I've hit 3 of them well and 3 of them not great.
Yeah, 3 of them well, 3 of them not great. But we again, going back to the question and the task that I said, well, how many can we get through here?
Yeah.
All of them went through, but you were right in saying only 3 of them were good shots.
Yeah.
But 3 good shots, all of them going toward the target, you're not getting in much trouble with them.
Yeah.
That's a big improvement.
Yeah,
now, how do you feel? Do you think that's something that you could almost imagine those sticks on the course?
Yeah. Makes it a lot easier, breaks it down, makes it... Because really, when you're thinking about it, you've only got to hit from here to here.
Okay, cool.
Whereas if you're aiming at the pin...
It feels miles away, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So straight away, you're breaking what feels quite a complex task into something, I've only got to hit it through a gate in front of me. Yeah. I can do that, and you proved you can do it.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Decent.
So there you go. Do you think you could adopt that into your own golf game? I'm going to answer it for you. You definitely can, because it's something no matter what level you are, you can apply and adapt. And how I would do it is down the driving range. Even if you don't want to do it for your whole session, spend your last 20 balls just focusing on the ball, get it through the channel, and like Will said, you can start to feel like it's an easy task or easier task, so you can take that whole imagination to the golf course. You've got that blend across. So totally different skills, totally different mindset. Stop clogging this up and start making it free swings, free thoughts, and clear intentions.
When we played the other night, we ended up with what, 20 balls for driving. No, we played 20 balls, 5-5-5, wedges, irons, woods, and then hitting the balls off that line.
Yeah.
I find it so much easier when you make it competitive, because I don't want to...
Because you're in a different mindset. Yeah. So if you've not seen the first one, Will used to play football to quite a high level. Yeah. Won't blow his own trumpet here, but okay. But no, I definitely think, because again, going back to that whole thing of practicing or training, when you're training, you're almost emulating a game environment, a competitive environment. So this is doing that, but the game you're referring to, we used a flight scope and we said, how close can you get to the line with each and every shot? So by doing that, like you're saying, you're focusing in on a task.
Yeah, which makes it, for me, like the competitive side of it is what I
think everybody doesn't have that. No one has that in the practice when it should be training. Yeah. So to set this drill up, really nice and simple. These can be 2 alignment sticks I put in the ground, or if you're at a driving range, 2 cones, or just 2 tees down the ground. Anything to make a channel that you can visualize. A golf ball directly down the middle of the channel. It's going to be teed up for driver, irons, wedges, and start imagining every shot in a game environment is a task, is a performance, and start hitting it through the channel and be so less focused on your swing and the outcome. And honestly, give it a go. And this is something that if you've not kept up on my Instagram, I did a Carl Morris Mind Factor course the other day. I can highly recommend it. And all I'm going to say is it's eye-opening. You're going to see some brand new content coming on this channel.